Hello, this is Linnell Gordon from the Riverside County Office of Education, and this screencast is an introduction to Patrick Lencioni's book, The Five Dysfunctions of a Team. This book is one of the major components of our Teacher Leader Certification Academy, because teacher leaders are all involved in teams. Teacher leaders are often asked to lead teams of people to accomplish jobs that need to be done on school sites. So, for example, they may be involved on student study teams, WASP teams, social committees, curriculum committees, and a host of other teams and committees that meet for short-term or long-term purposes. Now, most schools these days also have grade level, course, or department teams whose main purpose is to collaborate around issues of student learning. So clearly, teams are integral to everything that we do in schools today. Now, unfortunately, what we tend to do with our professional development efforts around teams is to teach the hard content. So for a school that is, for a team that is working on issues of student learning, we might teach curriculum, instructional strategies, standards, data analysis, or organizing interventions for students who need additional time and support for learning. These would be the tasks, and of course we need to teach those things. But in addition, we need to teach the soft content, which are intrapersonal and interpersonal skills, the skills of collaboration. Because what I have learned is that collaboration is a wonderful thing until the people show up, and that's when the trouble begins. We need to learn to teach people how to collaborate. So Patrick Lencioni wrote this book, The Five Dysfunctions of the Team, that you see on the screen. And this model is a very user-friendly model of effective collaboration. So now I'm going to introduce you to each of the components, each of the dysfunctions, and how overcoming these challenges can be rewarding and productive. So we start from the bottom with absence of trust. This information comes directly from the book. Members of great teams trust one another on a fundamental emotional level, and they are comfortable being vulnerable with each other about their weaknesses, mistakes, fears, and behaviors. This is essential because teams that trust one another are not afraid to engage in passionate dialogue around issues and decisions that are key to the organization's success. They do not hesitate to disagree with, challenge, and question one another, all in the spirit of finding the best answers, discovering the truth, and making great decisions. Notice that the conflict is around ideas, strategies, philosophies, not around personalities. And that's the piece that has to be overcome. Once you can do those two things, then you can get commitment. Teams that engage in unfiltered conflict are able to achieve genuine buy-in. You might put a line or a circle around that word buy-in, around important decisions, even when various members of the team initially disagree. That's because they ensure that all opinions and ideas are put on the table and considered. That's how you get buy-in. People need to feel heard. And if you can get commitment, then you can get accountability. Teams that commit to decisions and standards of performance do not hesitate to hold one another accountable for adhering to those decisions and standards. And what happens as a result of all of that? Teams that trust each other, engage in conflict, commit to decisions, and hold one another accountable are very likely to set aside their individual needs and agendas and focus almost exclusively on what is best for the team. So as you can see, each successive component of effective collaboration builds on the previous one. And we find that most of the work that needs to be done is on developing trust and managing productive conflict. Once people are able to trust each other and deal productively with their disagreements, they can move on to build buy-in, hold each other accountable, and achieve team results. At our next sessions, we'll be talking about the 5 dysfunctions of a team.